Hello, my name is Rick Roberts. I'm the pastor of St. John's Lutheran Church in Nashville, Tennessee. Today I want to talk about God's radical love for all found in the parable of the Good Samaritan. Jesus' parable of the Good Samaritan, found in Luke chapter 10, verses 25 through 37, was one of Jesus' most radical stories of God's love for all. We often hear stories of Good Samaritans on the news. As wonderful as those stories are, most, if not all of them, come nowhere near Jesus' intent in his story of defining our neighbor. When Jesus said the priest and the Levite, the professional church leaders of the day, passed by and did not help the man beaten and left half dead in the ditch, everyone in the crowd expected Jesus to say, an Israelite, a normal churchgoer, would be the one to stop and help, saying, those religious leaders, they talk the talk, we walk the walk. When Jesus said a Samaritan stopped and helped, there would have been a huge gasp from the crowd. Samaritans were hated. They were their worst enemy. If Jesus was telling this story to us, it would be like an African American beaten and left in a ditch to die with a priest and a pastor not stopping to help. And the one who stopped was the grand dragon of the KKK dressed in his white sheet. Or Jesus would have said a homeless person, an undocumented foreigner, a drag queen, or whoever you believe to be the most despicable people, they would be the ones who stopped and helped. That is how radical God's love is. It always has been and always will be. To prove God's radical love for the world, for all people, simply look at Jesus' cross and hear his words of forgiving everyone, including us, because our sin murdered Jesus too. Father, forgive them. They do not know what they are doing. Then we see God's stamp of approval of God's complete forgiveness and love as God raised Jesus from the dead on that first Easter. Having heard God's radical, all-inclusive love, we ask God to equip and empower us to live God's love for all people. We ask God to help us know all people, even our hated enemies, are our neighbors, that we are called to help. As we do, what could our lives and our world look like? That is what we are learning and striving to live at St. John's Lutheran Church. Come join us. We are located at 3259 McGavick Pike in Nashville, Tennessee. For worship times, visit our website at www.stjohnsnashville.org. Have a blessed day.